Hey everyone, it's me Waddles and welcome back to the Minecraft Guide series. So we're standing here out front of the build that we did last episode, still really loving it, and please don't get mad. The following message might seem like a sponsored message, it really might sound like it, but it's not. But guys, seriously, don't download the TikTok app. Like, don't do it. Just stay away from it. The things get caught in your head. I found out that like 20 minutes in real life time is like 2 minutes on TikTok, and it's just dangerous, bad app. Don't download it. I wasted too much time. I meant to record this episode, and now we're here. So today, I ran a poll on the community tab for channel members only, and it was about the episode plan. I asked if it was too soon to go for a beacon, and the answer was no. So today we are going to the Nether, going to find a Nether fortress, kill a bunch of those skeletons, and prepare for a Wither fight very soon. Maybe next episode if everything goes well. But we have 68 levels and it's time to do some enchanting. We need to use up these levels. Now, ideally, I'm looking for a looting 3 sword still. I'm going to just go ahead and enchant a lot of swords and hope that we get something good. And if the enchantment is really garbage, like it's really bad looking, then I'll, like this, I don't really need that. Then I'll just do our whole shovel ordeal here. So clear the enchantments, boom, and try again. Looting 3, aha. For me, only looting 3, well, we could go ahead and combine our sword. 25 levels, though, that's kind of scary. 17, that's still pretty scary. Is it worth it? We only have sharpness 4, looting 3. You know, we could do this. I think that's a little more worth it for a brand new sword, right? But what else? What other sword do we have over here? Smite 4 mending and Unbreaking Fire aspect and looting. Oh, let's do that. How about this? This is the new sword. So, Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 4, Fire aspect 2, and Looting 3. That is going to be perfect for what we're trying to do today. Now, I brought my extra diamonds over here because I'd like to make a new diamond shovel as well. We're just going to go with the first one. We're going to get something good. Oh, that is really good. Thank you very much, Minecraft crafting gods, for this luck. Now, it's time to talk about the Nether. We are definitely going to bring a shulker box. Always bring these things when you're going anywhere where loot is involved. Now, I'm also going to craft a new ender chest, so I'm going to store that in there, and this, and this, and this. The plan is to head into another fort, and I know exactly where the fort that we're going to is at, completely loot it, and come out of the whole ordeal with at least, and I'm talking at least 3 Wither skeleton skulls. If we want to summon the Wither boss mob, and we do, then we need some Wither skeleton skulls, and by some, we need like 3 exactly. Oh, not on this land, guys. Very funny, very funny. Where's the rest of them? Just sitting in the water. Of course. Where's your captain? Do you have a captain anywhere? Is your captain hiding? What a coward. Aha. Now, before we can do anything at all, we need to find the Nether fort. We found it earlier on in the series when we were going to the end. I think it's this way, if I can recall. I know it's pretty close to here. Maybe not this way. So Nether fort, supplies, what should you bring? Well, other than the basics, and the basics are like your food, your tools, that type of stuff, you should definitely bring some extra building blocks, preferably non-destructible blocks like cobblestone. Now these blocks are going to be for blocking off portions of the fort and for making bridges when you need to, like a staircase into another fort, staircase out, things like that. Also bring a ranged weapon, some ammo, and probably an ender chest and shulker box as well if you're to that point in your world, and we definitely are. So here's the fort, not too far off, but we need a way into it. So I think before we go and explore it, I might as well make a proper staircase. We will be coming back over to this area once we want to do a blaze farm, so I might as well make the entrance a little more usable. Aha, that looks pretty cobblestoney. So a nether fortress, what is it? Well, basically, it's a large structure made out of nether brick that generates in the nether. These structures are sometimes rare, sometimes not really all that rare. As of 1.14.3, these are the only structures that can really be found in the nether. There's nothing else here other than all of this boring red stuff. Now, inside of nether forts, you'll find lots of long hallways, blaze spawners inside of these things, and this is the one where we got our blaze powder from, and some interesting mobs. The mobs, well, of course, blaze. Magma cubes can spawn inside of these things. Pigmen can spawn here, and wither skeletons. Wither skeletons are probably the most dangerous mob that can be found inside of these things. Wither skeletons will give you the wither effect, and the wither effect basically drains your health, and kind of disguises itself so it doesn't look like you're losing health. Unfortunately, we're here for the meanest, the baddest ones of them all, so the wither skeletons. That means we need to run around this fort and figure out how to really travel it. We seem to be at like a dead end. Does this go down? It does. We need to find the wither skeletons and kill them with our looting sword. Wither skeletons with looting 3 have a 4% chance of dropping a wither skull. And again, the wither skull, that's the thing that we need to spawn or summon the wither. Now, when exploring these things, I always recommend dropping torches down while you go. Why? Well, so you can remember where you went. Pretty straightforward, easy, simple. It's just about not really getting lost. But if you're hunting for wither skeletons, you might want to think again about torch placing, because torches and light will stop wither skeleton spawns. If wither skeletons aren't spawning, pretty obviously, we can't find them. So I think no more torches for me. I just really wanted to mark the entrance of this thing. But loot. So loot can be found inside of these things. Ooh, some diamonds. Pretty. The loot is actually pretty good. I recommend taking all loot and then just getting rid of the chest so you don't confuse yourself. Ooh, even more. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Some pretty blue armor. I'm sure my future horse friend will thank me for that. Inside of these forts, you can also find nether warts. Nether warts can only be found inside of these forts, so you definitely should look for them, and if you find them, take them, bring them home, and that is exactly what we will be doing so we can make a nether wart farm. Of course, of course. Now, where are the wither skeletons? Why are they not spawning? Please, guys, spawn in here somewhere. Make it easy on me. Let's go down. What's down here? A dead end. Oh, man. I have a feeling this isn't going to be easy today, guys. This hunt, if you're doing it this way, it can take a long time. Because we not only have to have the wither skeleton spawn, but, ooh, nether wart. This is the stuff. This is good. This is our first nether wart as well. But we not only have to have the skeleton spawn, but we also have to have them drop their head. So, fingers crossed, and that's why we needed this looting 3 sword right at the beginning. I haven't seen a single skeleton, though. I'm kind of surprised by that. I guess we'll just keep running around the fort until we can start to see some spawning, and then we'll talk about some techniques. A wither skeleton, where are you? More nether wart. Wow, that's awesome. I will take this, thank you very much. Now, nether wart, what is that stuff? Well, it's a plant. It's native to the nether, but you can grow it in the overworld. You grow it on soul sand. Always on soul sand. Nether wart is mainly used in the crafting of potions. Aha, you see that? That's a wither skeleton. So, let's talk about some techniques. First and foremost, just killing wither skeletons. When battling wither skeletons, use the same technique that you use with creepers. You'll want to hit them and then back up. But be careful, don't send them off of the edge or ledge of the nether fort. If this happens, that means you're withered. If you are withered, you're going to slowly take damage, so you should probably back away. Wither skeletons will usually take 3 hits to kill with a diamond sword, that has some decent enchantments, so they're strong. Now, what can we do to make our wither skeleton battling easier? Well, we can go ahead and place some barriers from time to time like that. This wither skeleton will not be able to cross the cobblestone line here because it's way too tall. So then we can just kind of stand here and swing at them like that, and our life gets way, way easier. I definitely recommend throwing these little cobblestone barriers around your fort from time to time to keep things safe. Now, you really only need to do these by the intersections, I find. Because if we do this here, then we can kind of stand in here. We have a safe zone, and then we can take on our wither skeletons just like this. And always kill them with your looting sword, by the way. Don't kill them with your bow or anything. Try and use your sword. So with this area all blocked in with the cobblestone like this, we now have a bit of a safe zone. And if we're, say, being chased or something, we can run inside of here and stand and wait and just let things cool down a little bit, right, before we go ahead and continue our fight. But let's go over here into this part of the fortress. I don't know if this is the same fort or if it's a new one. I honestly can't tell. I'm thinking it might be the same one if it connects, but I haven't seen any of this yet. Yeah, by the way, these things are really repetitive, guys. Like crazy, crazy repetitive. Alright, I'm thinking this is a new fort because we have another nether wart area and a whole lot of unexplored stretches. So maybe we got crazy lucky and we have 2 forts in one. More nether wart, cool, and we're full already. This is why you bring an ender chest or a shulker box, always, guys. All of our loot can be thrown in here because I want to keep it all. I don't need more saddles. I have 1 billion from fishing, but I'll take more. I'll take all of that. Lots of horse armor. This is crazy. We definitely need to get on that horse stuff soon. Oh, and this just reminded me. Always take a flint and steel with you to the nether. We already have one in the nether hub, though, so I kind of forgot to mention that. Alright, I hear one walking. So that means it's time for another... Oh no. It's time for another barrier here. We'll get rid of the skeleton. And we need to find... Oh, there you are. I didn't even see you. We need to find him. And here... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. So that's a wither skull. Now we need to find 2 more. And that's it. That's actually really, really good that we found that so soon. I'm happy. I got him. If you ever have ledges like this, I recommend just blocking them off. You don't want an accident to happen. If you fell down, you would probably be very sad. So block dangerous things off or be very careful. Okay, no skull. But do we have loot over here? Did I see loot? I did see loot. Aha. Oh, no. Gold. I'm sure that's completely useless. Let's go ahead and take all of this nether wart. I'm keeping it all. It's all mine now. And is this illuminating? Oh, it is. I didn't know with Optifine Blaze Rods would do that. Well, I guess we have a torch now, guys. That's kind of cool. But by the way, once you get a wither skull, put it in your ender chest or somewhere safe because they're rare. Keep it safe. So this is another dangerous ledge that I was talking about. Block these off so you don't fall. It's better safe than sorry. And honestly, that's just about it when it comes to wither skull hunting. It's just a lot of running around back and forth and being patient. Now, of course, there are ways to make farms to make this process way, way easier, and you already know that I will be making a wither skull farm, definitely, at some point, but just not quite yet. Wither skeleton farms are usually a pretty big job, so if you're going to do anything like that, be ready for a lot of work. We are already committed to the slime farm project. Even though we're not doing it right now, we are committed to it, and that means I would like to not start any other giant large farm projects until that one is completely done. So this is the manual way to do skull hunting. Now, another thing that I didn't mention about this is when you're doing this, you should definitely have your volume on because wither skeletons make a unique noise. It's like a bone clunking sound, and if you hear the noise, then you know one is near and that you should probably watch out, basically. So wither skeleton hunting, volume on and up so you can hear it always, or at least subtitles on if you don't play with volume or something. Just definitely listen to your game. Wouldn't want anything bad to happen, especially like something goofy. So volume on. Now, what do you do when wither skeletons stop spawning? Well, just run. Run around your nether fortress. Go towards stretches that are kind of far and isolated to allow spawns to happen in other parts of the fort, and then run back. So over here, this is pretty isolated, I would say. And of course, once we're farther away from other parts of the nether fort, the parts of the fortress that we are near become valid spawning locations. Keep in mind, mobs won't spawn when they are within 24 blocks of you. So if you are standing in the middle of your fort and it's super small, like less than 24 blocks, and you're just waiting there, well, sorry to tell you, buddy, but spawns aren't going to happen. If you have a tiny, tiny fortress, you need to run far away from it. And if you have a big one, you should probably run to stretches that are kind of isolated and far away. Now, let's go ahead and go across this long bridge and back over to this part of the fortress. There's no way in the world this is only one. It's so huge. This has to be 2 in 1. It has to be. That, or this is the biggest fortress I've ever seen. Like, this is crazy. Now, if you like the bricks, like I do, you can definitely rip those things out, but that's not my #1 goal right now, so I'm not really worried about it. You can also craft these bricks by smelting up netherrack. If you smelt netherrack up, it will turn into a single nether brick. With 4 nether bricks, you can make one of these blocks. So, very expensive and costly, but you can do it. It's totally doable, but it's easier to just rip portions of the fort apart, like open it up or something. But again, that's not the plan today. Now this glowstone stuff, this is going to actually cause a problem. Stairs aren't a valid spawning location anyway, so it really doesn't matter all that much, but light stops spawns, at least of wither skeletons, so these are going to have to go away. You're coming with me. Hey buddy, come on over here. This is exactly where I found the first one, so fingers crossed. Let's get a second one. No, okay. I thought I heard another one. I do hear another one. I don't know where it is though. Let's do this. How about that? No. How about this? I see him. He's right over there. You are coming with me, buddy. Come on. Skull. Oh. No skull. I tried though. So yeah, that's really it. Just a lot of back and forth running now. So wait, I came from there. Oh, I hear one. I see him. I see him. Hey, come on. Skull? No skull. Okay. Anyways, all I'm going to do now is run around back and forth. Like, literally just running down halls and turning randomly and exploring the fort, really. That's all there is to it. It's a pretty simple job, in all honesty, if you haven't done it. It's just dangerous, so get some good armor, and definitely, from time to time, make these little, the barricades. If you ever find wither skeletons on these long expanses, like right here, try your best to draw them out of the open world. Like, oh man, that scares me. Draw them out of the open, though. Bring them over to a more enclosed area so you are safe. Because if you die, your stuff could fall. And more often than not, this is above, lava. And it's not fun, so just try and bring them to a safer area. Okay, so I've been running around for a while and not having any luck. I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue the hunt, but I think it's time that we cut to a little time lapse here. So, let's go. Okay, well, I've timed it. I decided to do it this way. It was pretty much exactly 30 minutes Take a guess how many skulls I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your guess time. Here we go. Boom and boom. Right here. Would you take a look at that? So I'm pretty happy. I'm really, really happy. The last time I tried to collect skulls like this, it took me... Oh gosh, it probably took me like an hour or two, and this time it only took me 30 minutes. And that is because of this wonderful Looting 3 sword. I'm telling you guys, Looting 3, make these protective little barriers every so often, and it's a piece of cake. Super, super easy. So there we go. Boom. Our Wither Skulls have been collected, but I think we're not quite done in the Nether. So I'm done in this fort for sure. I don't need to come back to here for now. Well, actually, I really don't need to come back to this thing until I'm going to build either a Blaze farm or a Wither Skull farm. But like I mentioned, we're not done with the Nether. I definitely need some soul sand. I only have, I think, like less than a stack, and that's going to be a problem. I'd like to plant some of the nether wart that we got today probably, so we might as well go off into the nether somewhere, hopefully near here, and find a decent amount of soul sand. I'd like to bring about a stack home with me, so one final little adventure, which probably won't take all that long at all. So let's go ahead and make our way out of this fort and start exploring the nether just a little bit. And remember, we have a double blaze spawner. There's one there and one down there, so whenever I'm ready, we're going to come back and try and make a double blaze farm. That would be cool, but for now, we run because they're mad, they're mean, and if I'm being honest, I didn't do a single thing to them. Well, maybe I did some things, I guess. So, Nether Fort, you will not be missed. Now let's go ahead and see if we can find any soul sand. There has to be some near here, and you know, I might as well start collecting quartz as well. Not that I have a use for it immediately, but I can totally take this home fortunate and have quartz ready to go for whenever we need to build with it. But soul sand, not quartz. Soul sand is the mission. Have I seen any around here? There's some down there, but I'm not going over there. Maybe down here? No. Here's a bunch of glowstone. Glowstone's pretty good. I'll definitely take this. You know, now that the nether is safe, actually, we can, or we should be able to leave here and not be worried. Yeah, wow. Okay, so this is the first time I am ever seeing my farm from the outside. That's kind of cool looking, kind of goofy. This is scary for sure. If this, I should definitely come back and pull the box out. The box does not need to be here anymore, and you know, it's interesting. But soul sand is the mission still, and I figured, you know, we haven't really seen this area, so let's go ahead and go back down this hallway that I made way where, well, actually, we hit the jackpot. There we go. Okay, so we just need to get down there, and I see a staircase that I made, so, yeah, back down this hallway. I'll make it too wide. Why not? Might as well do a little bit of renovation here while we're in the nether. I can't find my staircase. Let's go back. Maybe I missed it. Did I miss it? Is this it? It is. I did miss it. Okay. Alright, soul sand, you are coming with me. This brand new shovel will definitely come in handy for this job. So let's go ahead and I guess swing on over to, I don't know. Let's go over here to the wagon and assess our loot. We got a lot, so the 4 skulls, which is really, really good, and then inside of this box, a pair of diamond horse armor, golden horse armor, saddles, some diamond, even more gold horse armor, and lots of nether wart. So, the nether wart, we'll definitely be making a proper build for this eventually, but for now, let's go ahead and plant it. Still want to make a pond there, you know what we could do? We could go ahead and just plant some of the nether wart near this build here, which I have different feelings about now, by the way, just different feelings about, but we'll plant that there for now, and then, yeah, eventually we'll make an actual farm for this stuff, but with it planted, I know I won't possibly like use it up or lose it or anything like that. So, yep, we're good there. You know, I really don't know how I feel about this change. Like, the whole crafting being added back to the repairing being added back to the crafting table. I don't know. It's a small thing, but I kind of liked it how it was before. Alright, so, everything has been sort of stored away. Have some of the stuff over here, some of it in the wagon, but one final thing that I'd like to do before we end the episode. That thing, well, we actually need to go back over to the old base. I would, one, not only like to fill in this map I almost forgot, you're coming with me, but two, I would like to pick up the maps that I left over there. I think... big think that I left some maps over at the old cave base when I was moving because I didn't have room. So I'd like to go over there and check and see if that's where those maps actually are, or if I completely lost them, or what. And now on this adventure too, I'd like to bring this box here. This is my exploring shulker box here, so you're coming with me. And the other one can, I guess, go there for now. That's our storage, but... bed should be in the shulker box, right? Nope. But we can make one. All right. So, time to head back over that way. I think everything I need. So, no, I need a boat. So, let's go. Now, while we sail, I'd like to talk about the Wither boss fight. So, in my eyes, there are two or three main preparation steps to fight the Wither. First, step 1 is collecting the Wither skulls and the soul sand needed to summon in the Wither. That step for us is done. Step 2, entirely optional, is obtain a totem of undying. I think we will be actually working on that step, probably in the next episode. And then finally, step 3 is create an arena and actually spawn in the Wither and do the fight. The arena is really up to you. Usually I fight the Wither down in a strip mine because all the blocks down there can be blown up. Usually I don't really care, but you definitely don't need to fight it. Hey, I don't remember that. You definitely don't need to do it that way, but 3 main preparation steps. But 3 main preparation steps, and step 1 is now officially done. Step 1 is the longest and most tedious step for sure. Wither skulls can definitely be a pain to collect. On the horizon is home sweet home, or well, now that I think about it, is it really even home sweet home? This is our vacation home, I guess. Our home is over at the wagon, you know, out in the wilderness, of course. But wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. This is honestly nostalgic for me. It's been that long since I've been over here, and yeah, like I play in the world quite a bit off camera, but I just never have the need to come over here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we have our extra maps over here. If not, I guess I'll have to make some new ones. But let's see. So I would have definitely left it over there, but do we have anything? Some seeds, that's cool. A composter, very nice. Cobble. Aha, a map. Is this the one? Are you the one? No. No. That is not the map. How about in here? Is there a map in here? I hope so. Oh, there is. There's 2. You're coming with me. We don't need those over here. And these can come with me too. These have a new home. This is, I think this was our first. Was it our first shoes? I think this was our first shoes. We'll call it that. Okay, so now that I have this map in hand, I'd like to go ahead and just fill in this whole little bottom corner area, if you will, right? On these 2 maps, and then we'll head right back over to our actual home. This is so nostalgic, though. You know, we might as well bring these frames too. I don't really have a need for those here anymore. Unfortunately, or you know what? We'll do that. Maybe I'll come back one day and put a map inside of that frame. I don't know about that though. We'll see. And this is this poor old Loserville over here. I think it is. Is that what I called it? I think that's what we named that town. Maybe we'll have to revisit this town in next episode. What does he mean? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. This map that I'm filling in right now on the left, I already have a copy of that map, so I am wasting my time with that one. This map, unfortunately, is pretty much junk. Whoops. That's my bad. And one more thing, for those of you guys curious about it, this is what our whole settlement is looking like from the water now. Pretty cool. I definitely need like a ship out here or something, because, I don't know, we're starting to get a really neat looking skyline, right? Especially with our building that we did last episode. Like, I don't know, I think things are starting to look really cool, and the town is actually spreading out and developing, which is awesome. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We're gonna need to go back to the cave base. I thought I had it marked on this map here. Well, we're not going back today. I want everything marked. Alright, so home sweet home. At last, this is the real one. Now, behind me, the trophies. So, I figured the library would make a nice trophy room as well, and for now, we'll put the trophies down low. I just can't really think of what other trophies we could really do. Like, we have the banners up there, and these ones need to go up there as well. And then we have the dragon egg, the dragon head, pretending, well, no pretending. That's the first head. Yeah, I just can't think of any other first things other than maybe like first totem of undying, like from a raid, right? Or like first, I don't know, beacon, maybe one day once we have a few. I don't know, something like that. But the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is from Fishbone FB. Didn't you find an ocean monument near the original cave base? And you know, I was looking through the comments, and that kind of clicked in my head, and I think I did, but I didn't mark it on the map, and that's where I'm kind of mad at myself. You should always mark things on your maps now that you can. That's why. But I do remember seeing one like or something like that over there. So yes, thank you very much. But that's just about it for today's episode. I'd like to send a special shout out to Skelly Wampus for the support. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone else for watching today. My name is Waddles. I hope you liked it. Have you ever fought the Wither before? Go have a good day.